1 is Mesha here, Frankie Dettori. 2, Redback, Darrell Holland. 3, Millennium Dragon, Philip Robinson. 4, Twilight Blues, Pat Edery. 5 is the Royal Colt, Approval, trained by Richard Hannon, ridden by Jimmy Fortune and blinkered for the first time at 20-1 chance. 6 is Compton Dragon, Eddie Ahern. 7, Hidden Dragon, Michael Kinane. So 3 dragons in the first. Number 8 is Ho Choi, John Carroll. 9, Irony, Richard Hughes. 10, Just James, Olivier Peslier. 11, Cataholic is Liam Kinane, and there is a colour change there. Green with a red star and a star on the cap, so nothing like what was printed in the press this morning. 12, Online Investor, Jamie Spencer. 13, Royal Quarters, Pat Smullen. 14 is Say Harley, Kieran Fallon. 15, Steenberg, Ted Durkin. And takeout number 16, Jazan, a non-runner. So that leaves 15 to go in the Jersey over 7 furlongs, and a very interesting betting race. To tell us all about it, Angus Locker.
Millennium Dragon is the 5-2 favourite, having opened up at 11-4, with Redback second best at 9-2. Twilight Blues is an 8-1 chance, the same price as Compton Dragon. Watch your bets here, because there are 3 dragons, with Hidden Dragon out to 10-1 from 9-1. Mesha here is a 12 chance, Sahali is 16-1 and 20-1 bar. Well,
ready and racing. Good even break 2. On the near side, Just James was among the early leaders, and out of the centre, Royal Quarters, Millennium Dragon in the white jacket, going very fast, and right up there is Hidden Dragon as well in the Tabor colours. But on the near side, Redback now heads them up, leads by a length and a half to Millennium Dragon, and just behind them the Royal Colt Approval, settling on the inside of Royal Quarters in the yellow jacket there. A little bit wider out then is Hidden Dragon, followed by Say Harley, the other yellow jacket on the far side. Mesha here in the blue jacket in the centre. They're followed by Twilight Blues and Steenberg, and Cataholic on the near side. Compton Dragon is next from Ho Choi and Just James, a couple of lengths to Online Investor, and Irony held up at the back. Redback though blazes the trail at halfway. By a half length, Millennium Dragon is keeping the pressure on. A length away then is Royal Quarters being ridden along. Approval tucked in behind them, will need a run soon. Followed a little bit wider out by Hidden Dragon and Say Harley. Further back in the field, Twilight Blues, Mesha here, and Just James to the far side with Ho Choi. A furlong and a half left to go in the Jersey, and on the near side, Millennium Dragon strikes the lead from Redback, but here are the challengers. Steenberg and Mesha here out in the centre from Say Harley and Just James. Millennium Dragon grabbed by Steenberg, and Mesha here and Just James joining in as well. A three-way go to the line. Steenberg grabbed by Just James. Steenberg, Just James, they hit the line. Just James has beaten Steenberg. In third then, Mesha here from Ho Choi. Millennium Dragon behind them, and further back in the field, Hidden Dragon, followed then by Redback. Approval is finished in the middle of the pack, and a long last is Cataholic. Just officially it's a photo, but Just James on the far side, I think, has just got the bob in here from Steenberg and won it by a head. In third, Mesha here, and then in fourth is Ho Choi. In fifth is Millennium Dragon, who couldn't go on from Hidden Dragon. The far side, Say Harley, who was up there with a shout. Approval just couldn't go on. On the near side, Redback, a gap to Royal Quarters in the yellow jacket. Further back then is Twilight Blues, who didn't find a great deal at all. It's official now. Just James, number 10, is the winner. Online Investor behind them. The grey is Irony, and a gap then to Compton Dragon, the third of the dragons, finishing well back. There's the winner, number 10, Just James, owned by Lecain Stud, trained by Jeremy Noseda and ridden by Olivier Peslier over from France, and lands a winner in our opener on the second day. Second, number 15, Steenberg, owned by Kenneth McPherson, trained by Mark Tompkins, ridden by Ted Durkin, has run a real cracker. And third, number 1, Mesha here, carrying the royal blue colours of Godolphin, trained by Syed bin Saru and ridden by Frankie Dettori. Fourth is number 8, Ho Choi, owned by Alan Guthrie, trained by Linda Perrott and ridden by John Carroll.
First race definitely one for the bookmakers. First, number 10, Just James at 20-1. Second, number 15, Steenberg at 20-1. There was a bit of late each way money for that one. And third, number 1, Mesha here at 10-1, 15 round.